The Ravioli House is the oldest deli around San Mateo, and even some of the bigger ones in San Francisco, we're one of those last standing one that still is producing their own pasta, as well as making sandwiches and everything else we can make on site. People are always going to say their grandma makes the best ravioli, and I'm just a young guy who doesn't know what he's talking about. Historically, the ravioli recipes, they look like they were more about tough times and saving on cost. You know, you'd use all the end cuts from the salami, the prosciutto, the breadcrumbs at the end of the day. I mean, you're throwing away nothing. Everything's getting packed into that ravioli. And so I looked at those recipes and I wasn't a fan. Like, I just thought they should be given more care. The ravioli filling should be given as much attention as creating a killer salami or sausage recipe or something like that, and give it more precise measurements with fresh ground spices to get them perfect. There's 6 types of ravioli, and each one of them we just worked our way backwards and created our own fillings. The zucchini ravioli was something we did because I thought I could do better than spinach cheese. You know, we roast the zucchini in the oven, caramelize the shallots, throw in some Asiago, some ricotta, some Parmesan. It's an awesome ravioli. Yep. I think a good pesto has pine nuts, and we don't use pine nuts just because of nut allergies today. So I figured, okay, I could do this without pine nuts. You know, hand picking the basil and washing it, the lemon juice, the garlic, Parmesan, and kosher salt. It's very simple. The fun part is how many people you know, because everybody's got to eat, you know. The fire department, the police, the city workers, young people, old people, everyone's in here. I like when people come in here, there's flour all over us, there's flour all over the place, and they walk through the back and you're like, watch your step, you know, the flour's slippery. And they see these machines running, they know. And that's what keeps them coming back.
All right, Gypsy, a deli that serves homemade ravioli. Talk to me about this combination.
I come from an Italian family. Ravioli is my ultimate comfort food. And I have to say, the Ravioli House delivers on every count.
So Gypsy, there's so much to choose from at this place. Why did you settle on your dish?
Well, I always get the Asiago and roasted zucchini ravioli with the pesto. I won't say always, because I do oftentimes opt to add some bolognese sauce to the mix, but yeah, I do enjoy that pesto sauce. It's bright, it's fresh, preservative-free. That means a lot to me. The garlic is definitely present, which is another thing I love. They don't shy away from garlic there. And for me, I don't miss the meat. It's a lovely, versatile vegetarian option.
Ravioli, Robbie. Talk to me about this ravioli dish.
I'm just so excited to be here and be on the show and discover these 2 new places that I had no idea about. And I'm born and raised, you know, in the Bay Area along the peninsula. But it's a little bit off the beaten path, so if you're not looking for it, you won't find it. But yeah, parking was good, walked right in. I got a combo sandwich and the ravioli, and I actually split the sauces, which was great. The staff was super cool and accommodating, so it was super comforting, like big portions, and the garlic bread that came with it too. I love garlic bread, but I almost forgot about the garlic bread because I was so excited about the raviolis. And then it's perfect to kind of get that extra little sauce at the bottom after you devour these raviolis.
All right, LaTanya, tell me about your experience with these raviolis. Were they delicious?
They were delicious. They were tender. I had the meat sauce, as you suggested, and it just brought it to a whole nother dimension. And what I like too is when I got there kind of late and I thought, oh, you know, they're not going to serve me, but they were very accommodating. I felt like I was at home, like I enjoyed it, loved it, and loved that turkey sandwich also. Oh. It's one thing to have Oscar Mayer turkey, and we love you, Oscar, but it's another thing to have a turkey breast that you put in the oven and you just get that flavor of Thanksgiving. Just tastes like home. It was just delicious, and I'm a sucker for a real turkey sandwich. So
all right, and I see Robbie shaking his head, so I've got to go back. Did you get anything else besides the ravioli?
Of course. We got a combo sandwich, which was, again, just like classic deli. But I was really curious about the lobster ravioli. I didn't get it, but I wanted to. So we might go back for the lobster ravioli, if you guys recommend it, of course.
Can you give him a little advice on the lobster ravioli?
Buttery, rich, delicious. Go for it. I'll see you there. And remember to get a chocolate chip cookie after. They make them homemade.
There you go.
Yeah.
Homemade chocolate chips. All right, Robbie, would you go back to this spot for this ravioli?
No, honestly, yeah, of course. Back for the lobster. We're going to get the cookies and I will report back.
LaTanya, would you go back to visit for that ravioli?
I absolutely would. And I would take a little picnic lunch over to the Central Park because it is in walking distance, and turkey sandwich, some ravioli, and just enjoy the scenery of downtown.
All right, if you would like to try the Asiago Roasted Zucchini Ravioli at the Ravioli House, it's located on South B Street in San Mateo. And Gypsy's pro tip, be sure to try the bolognese sauce.